Hello, I'm John,
I'm Nancy.
and we are
J&N
J&N Travels.
Travels.
Sorry for the delay. We were dog sitting today, and we had to hand over the dog, and then we came
Yeah.
in here, and I didn't test stuff out. And as you can see, we look like a couple ghosts. So I guess kind of think of it as a leftover from Halloween,
That's
maybe.
right. I'm in my ghost costume.
That's right. So I apologize with that, and I will have to test out and find out why we're getting this interesting effect.
Yeah.
And the backdrop behind us right now is where it all happened to Nance. So
Oh,
that's the ice rink on the Oasis.
yes.
So that was we went to the doctors finally yesterday after her falling about 3 weeks ago, and her hand's broken. So
I broke my wrist.
right. So that's where we're at with that. So thank you for coming in, everyone. And this is our chat and travel session where we read some highlights from the news of travel.
Mhm.
Have a few little brain treases to go along. So thank you very much for coming in.
But I just want to say that the broken wrist did not ruin my vacation. I did everything I wanted to do, even swim.
Yeah.
So, and work. I went back to work too. So I just had it looked at after 3 weeks.
She came back and worked a 3-day weekend and found out it didn't feel as good as she thought it
Yeah, I
felt.
didn't feel as great as I thought it did. So I
So,
said I better have it looked at.
so let's take a quick peek in the chat first, Nance, and welcome in. The first one in here was the astute tourist, and
Hi, astute tourist.
I was walking along with him this morning with his dog.
Oh, really? He's
Yeah.
up at 4 a.m. again.
He
huh?
walks in the morning. He does a live while he's walking,
nice.
and his dog Molly had the
Oh.
cutest little raincoat that he wore.
Oh, how adorable.
And Jimmy was wearing the matching raincoat to go along with it.
What kind of a dog is Molly?
I don't even know.
Oh,
Jimmy, what kind of dog is Molly? Welcome in, Maxwell Smart. Thank you for
hi,
coming
Maxwell.
in. And, let's see. Janice Gregory, thank you for coming in.
Janice, hello.
Thank you for joining us. William, the unknown cook.
William, the unknown cook. He cooks with a bag over his head.
Yeah, maybe
It's like
that's
the
a big
unknown
thing, yeah.
comic.
That's right. Could be. Thanks for joining us, TJ from T&K Travels.
Hi, T&K.
He's counting down days to his cruise in November.
Oh, and he's going on Carnival?
No. Now you made me forget. I thought I knew it. I wanted to say it was Royal, but it could be Carnival.
Oh.
Billy Travels.
Billy Travels.
Thanks for coming in. He just completed the tour. He's been putting up videos for his latest cruise.
Oh, nice. Just beware of that ice rink on the Oasis. We've had 2 injuries that we know of.
Jeffrey, Jamestown baseball commissioner. You know, this came up. I saw this in some other chats. And it was just Jamestown baseball commissioners, and they said, "Yeah, I wonder if that's Jeffrey from Rhode Island."
Oh,
and it is. And he
is.
put his name on the front of
Okay,
it, but
nice.
he renamed his channel.
Okay.
So thanks for coming in, Jeffrey. Najuma.
Najuma, hello.
Thank you very much for coming in, Najuma, our New York friend and fellow cruiser in the future.
Yes.
4-year-old female, the dog. 4-year-old female, F-E-M-A-L. Yeah.
I don't know what kind of a breed that is.
Oh, female. He said female. He put the E. Okay.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
4-year-old female. What? A chocolate lab. He
put a chocolate lab. Well, I was like female. Like I've never heard of that breed.
Yeah, chocolate
4-year-old female chocolate lab.
It's a small dog.
Okay. Well, it's only okay.
Billy says he stayed away from the ice rink on the Lower of the Seas.
That was good.
Yeah. I'm convinced
if
you're with anyone with the name of Nancy, stay away. And I don't know if you can lean that way. I don't know if you can see that, but they have a warning on the bottom. No Nancy's allowed.
Well, I did make it around a few times before my injury. Yeah.
Jeffrey said you're very welcome. He said he hopes you get better with your injury.
Oh, thank you, Jeffrey.
Billy says nautical nurse. Yeah, that's why it's kind of the not a joke. I mean, it's a serious thing. But she heard hers, and then my wife Nancy heard hers. So it's just if you have a Nancy in the group, I'd stay away from it.
We're 2 for 2 for Nancy's hurting themselves.
Yeah. I was telling Daniel Fields because his wife's a Nancy to make sure to keep her off the ice.
Keep her off the ice. We don't want a trifecta here with the hurt Nancy's.
Okay. So hello and welcome in, everyone. And I will jump into the news reports. It's a little better. When you do that, that's not blurry.
Yeah.
It's just on us for some reason. I
Yeah.
don't know why. We're using the same lights, right? We turn all the
I
same
think the way
lights
the
on.
sun is, it's a sunny
so?
day
I
today. I
don't
think
know.
it has to do with that.
Shouldn't be that washed out, though. I don't know
I
why
don't
it's that
know.
washed out. Billy Travels says Nancy and ice don't mix. Yeah. So-
That's a good way to put it.
So we're not gonna have a cocktail by that name,
Yeah,
right?
that's a great way to put it. Yes.
All right, our first news story. United States reopens of fully vaccinated travelers. This has been long in the waiting. We've
Oh,
been
yeah.
a little spoiled because we've been able to climb back on
Yeah.
cruise ships and stuff.
Yeah.
But the United States has opened its borders to travelers from a host of new countries following nearly 2 years of closures in the wake of the pandemic.
Mhm.
Travel ban is being lifted for people from Brazil, China, India, Ireland, South Africa, Iran, and the Schweiz, I don't even know if I'm pronouncing that right, Schweizian countries, which is a group of 26 European nations.
Let me see.
The border reopened Monday morning, and the first flights took off from Heathrow at 8:30. All visitors over 18 will have to provide proof of vaccination to enter the U.S. The new rule will apply to all individuals that have received vaccines approved by the FDA and vaccines listed for emergency use by the World Health Organization. Travelers must provide proof of vaccination via their vaccine passport. Besides them being vaccinated, travelers will have to provide proof of either a negative test result taken no more than 3 days before traveling. So it's 3 days on an airplane, it sounds like, from another country. We had to get 2 for a cruise. Children are exempt from the vaccination requirement, but all ages between 2 and 17 must take a test 3 to 5 days after arrival.
Really?
So it's still a little bit of a hassle, right?
Yeah.
But at least they can do it.
Yeah.
So that's a good thing. Yeah, so people are thrilled with that, of course. I think I just saw Paul Vines pop in. How
Hey,
you doing,
Paul.
Paul? Thank you for coming in. So he's over in the West Coast. It's like 11 in the morning for him. Okay. Our next news story. Anyone out there at Disney Plus and who's going to Disney, this would pertain to. Disneyland and Disney World are offering early entry to Disney Plus subscribers. If you subscribe to Disney, the Disney Plus streaming service, and have a Disney Parks Pass reservation for this Friday, so it's only this coming Friday, 2 days from now, you might plan to set the alarm ahead a bit because you will be getting early entry to the Walt Disney World and Disneyland theme parks. It's Disney Plus Day on November 12th. On that day only, and only that day, Nance, Disney will be letting Disney Plus subscribers and their travel parties into the parks 30 minutes before their official opening time. In addition, at the Disney's Hollywood Studios in Florida and Disneyland in California, subscribers will find a special blue carpet welcome, and Disney will offer free photo pass downloads to Disney Plus subscribers for pictures taken that day at select locations. So select locations on the 12th, you get free photo pass stuff. And people who go to Disney realize that's pretty good if you're going to be there. But I mean, you have to be there. You don't have to make a trip around it. But it's 30 minutes, probably 2 or 3 rides you get in, right?
Yeah.
Sounds like Billy is a Disney Plus subscriber.
Oh, okay.
Okay, our little brain break, Nance. So this is the first one. So let me throw this down. Nice to find where I put them. Okay. So number 1 of our brain tease. Which 3 letters can frighten the thief away? This is an oldie but a goodie. So what 3 letters can frighten a thief away? So we'll give the answer on the next brain break. Okay. Hey, Raphael's in here.
Hey, Raphael. We just saw him win the chicken with a Halloween costume.
You know, that's funny. He was just,
He was the chicken.
He was a chicken. Yeah, we saw it on the video.
Yeah.
I just said, sent the thing to him because he went to Disney Hollywood Studios.
Oh, that's right. You were telling me that.
Yeah, the day
But
after his cruise, I think, or within 2 days of his cruise. And he
Yeah.
said a 2-hour wait for one of the rides.
Wow.
So this would have been handy for that. Is that the only park you did, Raphael, is Hollywood Studios? And he found out the hard way too. If you buy the 1-day pass, or if you don't buy the long extended one, I think they're well over 100, over 150 now for
Wow.
one day.
Wow.
So now you're going one day in the parks, right? High cost and the crowds. So you're battling two
Jeez.
things, right? Welcome in, Don. Hitching Bones.
Oh, hello.
Hitchhiking Bones.
Yeah.
Good Thursday afternoon. Boy, I'm a mumbling.
He's tongue-tied. He didn't
Yeah.
have much sleep.
No, I did not.
He did not.
A couple of cute answers. Yes, that's what I want to see. Yeah, he went. Okay, so he went mainly for the Star Wars. Did you think it was worth the Star Wars? I never did hear your feelings after you. I know 2 hours is not worth it for anything there, but
Yeah.
if it was like a half-hour wait, would you have said that ride's worth it? We have not done. We plan on doing Disney this January, February, and we have not done. How many years now?
10.
10 years. Yeah. So none of the Star Wars stuff was there.
No.
Toy Story wasn't there. Avatar wasn't
No,
there.
that's right. Yeah.
So much for us to. He loved it. Okay.
Oh, he loved it. It was worth the wait.
Okay. Norwegian not in a race to fill the ships to 100% capacity. So we went on. It was the first week of a back-to-back. It was 45%. They said 2,500, right?
Yeah.
And that's a huge ship.
Yeah.
Second week they got an extra 1,000 to 1,300. They said it was going to be between 3,500 and 38.
Mm.
And the cruise lines are trying to max it, but Norwegian is not doing this at the quick pace. I think Raphael, your cruise I had heard was 85% full.
Hmm.
So Carnival has a lot of people on there. Norwegian Cruise Line saw 40% of its fleet back in service during the third quarter, with occupancy levels at 57%. Despite the 57% occupancy level, the company is not in the race to fill its ships to 100% mark. NCL's occupancy is ramping in line with the fleet rollout. So they're doing kind of proportion to how many ships are out there more than anything else. Let's see. Oh, welcome in, Cruising Scene.
Cruising Scene.
Thank you for joining us. Where is he? Raphael just said, Rise of the Resistance is amazing. That's why you see
Really?
these videos. I've seen a lot of these different videos, but I don't think they do justice
Yeah.
when you actually see these.
Well, I
This-
hope we get to go on
Yeah.
that ride in
Dawn
the
loved it
future.
too. She likes
Oh,
it
she
too.
liked it too.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know if there's a time. I'll have to get advice when we get closer on what days or time is better to go to these. You hit them right away. Rise of Resistance, that's the one that used to have the virtual queue, right? So you didn't have to actually wait in the line. Is that gone now, or do they still have that? Billy said, I'd wait a half hour for Star Wars Rise of Resistance. I loved it too. I went when they had boarding. Okay, that's what I'm talking about, the boarding groups. And I was in one of the first groups. No wait for me. Yes, I thought they got rid of those boarding groups now. So you actually have to wait in a queue. Rise of Resistance is currently the best theme park attraction anywhere. Wow.
Get a lot of positive reviews.
Yeah, I realize. I want to visit. Yeah, Jimmy wants to go there too. I waited 1 minute for Millennium Falcon doing the single rider line. That's something to consider too. You just do the single rider and just so you can experience it, and then maybe you get together. And you hook up after, right?
Yeah.
Hey, Roy and Becky, welcome in.
Hey, Roy and Becky, how are you?
We had technical difficulties, so I think you go to your live. They do a live right before ours.
Yeah. Yes.
We just got back this week, Roy and Becky. Oh, and Amy, thank you for dropping in, Amy. Amethyst Haze Adventures.
Oh, and that's Amy?
That's Amy.
Nice.
Mystic Bunny, thank you for joining us.
Mystic Bunny.
Okay. This kind of took me by a little surprise. I didn't have any idea what this guy was like till who he was until we started looking at Royal Caribbean. And he was like in all these PR type of videos and everything. So I got to know him, and now he's leaving. Richard Fain to step down as CEO of Royal Caribbean. The Royal Caribbean Group announced Tuesday that Chief Executive Officer Richard Fain would step down from his role effective January 3rd, 2022. Fain will remain as a chairman of the board of directors. Fain spent more than 33 years as CEO of Royal Caribbean Group, leading the way with innovations he championed involving every aspect of cruising, including revolutionizing ship design, major sustainability efforts, and more. So we get into everything. Fain will continue to work in an advisory role and remain as part of the company's ship's construction program. So he's going to be sorely missed. But, when they say advisory, he's probably still has a heavy hand in all the everyday workings. Okay, Jimmy, I have to get back to work. Thanks, on there. Thank you. I am working again midnight tonight, Jimmy. So if you take your walk on Veterans Day, I will be there with you.
Oh, yeah, Thursday is Veterans Day.
Yes, it is.
Well, thank you all, veterans. We appreciate your service.
For any veterans out there, right? I should have had
Yes.
some little thing up there for it, huh?
Yeah.
Raphael, I did it for Millennium and for Rocking Roller Coaster. Wow, time saver for sure. I'm trying to think if we did that for the rock. That's my favorite right
Oh,
now.
I love it.
Before we've tried any of the new
Yeah,
stuff.
I
I
love
love the
it.
Rock and Roll Roller
Me
Coaster.
too. I love it. And I'm not a roller coaster fan.
No,
but
you're
I love
not,
it.
and I'm
I
surprised.
really love it.
Surprised you did like that.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun.
Okay, it is Brain Bright time. So let's go skim back to see who got it. The question is on the screen. It says, which three letters can frighten a thief away? Okay, so we have
Is it GUN?
Raphael who said ICU.
Oh, I see you.
We had
Okay.
Jimmy at Torres who said APB. That's a good one too.
APB, yeah.
And let's see if anyone else threw it out there. UCU by Dawn. ICU. No, she had a typo. It's ICU.
Okay.
It is ICU. That is an
Oh, is that
oldie but a
it?
goodie. Yeah.
ICU?
Do you
Okay.
remember that joke? When we were kids, we went through this. It just they should get harder as we go along.
Yeah. So ICU is
That's not a bad one either. Amy says FBI, right?
Yeah, that's a good one.
Right.
That's a very good one. I like that.
So if we were giving out $100 prizes, we'd give one to everyone, wouldn't we? For this one?
Yeah, I like the FBI one. That's very cool.
Okay, so the next brain, where are we here? Everything's layers and ants. Okay, so number 2. Oops, I should have. Don't anyone answer anything yet? Got to throw my barrier wall. Okay, so number 2. In my hand, I have 2 coins. Okay, they are newly minted coins. So 2 brand new coins off the mint, right?
Okay.
Together they total 30 cents.
30 cents.
One isn't a nickel. What are the coins?
Oh.
Don't give it away if you know.
I don't know.
So in my hand, I have 2 coins that are newly minted. Together they total 30 cents. One isn't a nickel. What are the coins? So what are the 2 coins? What denomination? Okay, so we look. Mystic Bunny says, I still love Splash Mountain best, but Expedition Everest is fun. Looking forward to Tron. Yeah, Tron looks good. And also the, what can I think of it also? The one that took over Ellen. The Guardians of the Universe.
Oh, the Guardians
looks
of
like
the
it's
Galaxy.
Tron
Yes.
looks great, and Guardians of the Galaxy looks like it's going to be good.
I did also like the roller coaster Everest too.
Yeah.
I like that one as well.
Okay, our next one is fine. Now you would never join me, so I'd have to do this myself. This
Really?
fine dining experience. Fine dining experience in the Maldives is by zip line only.
Oh, I can't do zip line.
The iconic Saniva
I want to stay
Fushi
young and have fun,
That's
but I
right.
don't do zip lining.
ice rinks, but no zip lines.
Yeah.
The iconic Saniva Fushi property is bringing its luxury offerings to new heights with the world's first ever fine dining zip line experience. The appropriately named Flying Saucers experience will take guests on a culinary adventure among the treetops while soaring on the zip line 30 feet in the air.
Ooh.
As they zip from one platform to the next, diners will be treated to refreshing shooters and other surprises to prime their palates for the grand finale.
Wow.
At the end of the 600-foot zip line course, diners will remove their harnesses and sit at an elegantly set table for a meal on a treetop platform at the edge of the forest.
Oh my goodness.
With an open kitchen allowing guests to peek at all the culinary action, Chef Rozelle will prepare a seasonal 6-course menu, which can be paired with a selection of wine chosen from an extensive cellar of more than 9,000 wines.
Jeez.
This new experience gives guests a new perspective of the unique island ecosystem, allowing them to reconnect with the sights and sounds of nature while enjoying fine dining hospitality. Operating only during daylight hours, Flying Saucers offers guests a choice of zip line for breakfast, high tea, or dinner with an optional wine pairing. Want to know what the prices are?
I have no clue.
Okay, the prices per person for the Flying Saucers experience
Is it
are
$4,000?
No, not even close. It's actually not bad.
Oh.
$175 for breakfast, $180 for high tea, $350 for the dinner, or $595 for dinner with wine pairings.
Oh.
If you just want to do the zip line, skip
Yeah.
the meal, it's only $100, which
Oh,
is in
okay,
par
that,
for
yeah,
zip line
yeah,
excursions
that is.
in other places too.
Okay.
So that's the zip line. You can see the view. The guy zip line, the zip line guy
Wow.
on the right there, and that's where they're heading for. They end up in this place
Wow.
at the end, and it's a little bit of a
That's really cool.
close up to the dinner.
Yeah.
Kind of neat.
Yeah, very neat.
Kind of neat, Nance.
There you go. Is that going to be on your bucket list now?
No, but it's kind of neat. Okay, see some answers. I'm not going to address those yet. Have you ever gone on a Disney cruise?
Yeah.
Raphael, who's in there, has gone on many Disney cruises. Don, I don't know if you've done one. We did one many moons
years
ago.
ago,
Absolutely
yeah.
love it. I would do it if the prices ever came down. I would do it even as adults.
You did it 20
really
years
kids.
ago.
Yeah, I think they're great. But
They
we
are
did the
great.
math, and we can do 2.5 cruises on NCL, Royal Caribbean, Carnival, any of those, for the price of one Disney cruise.
So.
Hey, Daniel, welcome in, Daniel Fields.
Hi, Daniel. I just got back from.
He was asking me on Facebook if I had any video of your collapse.
Oh, he does. Yes, he captured the fall on
I told
video.
him it's still a little sore right now. We'll wait till everything's
Yes,
healed.
he captured me breaking my wrist.
Not with the intention of capping the break. It was just together skating around the rink.
Yeah. Yeah, I broke it. So, oh well.
Yeah, his Raphael here. He's been he's taken his 5th Disney cruise.
Oh wow, Raphael, nice.
And he doesn't have any real young kids. He's got.
Well, they're young, right?
I mean, I think he's doing it for himself. I think Raphael likes the Disney cruises.
Yes.
No, Dawn has not done a Disney cruise.
No.
We'll go out of Oh, do they go out of Galveston? Because I was thinking of going out of Port Canaveral.
Yeah.
But I know California. I think they have one that just went out of there.
Yeah.
Daniel says, "Ouch."
Ouch, yeah.
Yeah, I don't know if you can read this, Daniel.
But Daniel, I want to let you know it didn't ruin my cruise. I did everything that I wanted to do.
I don't know if you can see that, Daniel. That's the ice rink. It happened, and we're kind of covering up, but it says no Nancy's allowed down here.
I even worked with the broken wrist. I finally went to the doctor yesterday, and they confirmed it was broken. 3 weeks later.
Well, Mr. Bunny says Disney has some good deals going right now. My John doesn't have any vacation time left this year. I'll take a peek. I'm always looking at cruises because we're, like I said, we're planning on spending a couple months, January and February, we're hoping, in Florida this year. And we're thinking, do we hop on a cruise if there's a great deal? And
you know, open that ginger ale house.
Oh, that's funny.
What?
Raphael's saying just my wife and I.
Ah, that's a nice vacation.
So it is now. See, I told you it wasn't just the kids.
Disney people.
Oh, they're gonna go out of New Orleans in February.
Well, nice.
2 of our retirement plans is to spend a week in Texas and then take a week-long cruise, and spend a week in New Orleans and take a week-long cruise, so we can experience those ports. I'd love to do California. Nancy's bucket list is Alaska, but geez, that's a long flight.
Yeah.
I was asking Daniel, I think it was on Facebook or something, if flight bothered them. The flight itself doesn't bother because they're coming from California.
Yeah.
But he was on the airplane.
Yeah.
You know how you have to take your test?
Oh, yeah.
48 hours. He was on the airplane, I think, buckling in or something. He said when he got his results of his test. So he could have had to tap he almost had to tap the pilot on the shoulder and say, could you turn around? Yeah, bring me back.
Well, good thing that didn't happen. But that is nerve-wracking.
Oh, yeah. I would imagine. But any of this, that was the most stressful part of ours. We had everything paid for.
Yeah.
We had the car packed, everything paid for, everything planned, and we were just waiting to get the results from the test. Okay. Canadian snowbirds flock across reopened U.S. border. Heading in droves across the reopened U.S. border on Monday, excited Canadian retirees known as snowbirds fled. I thought that was like a term used down here. I guess that's everywhere, right? Snowbirds fled the cold northern winter on their annual migration to Florida and other balmy climates. Lines at several Canadian U.S. crossings stretch for miles as the United States ended 20 months of pandemic travel restrictions to allow in vaccinated visitors. At the Thousand Islands Bridge connecting Ontario province to the USA of New York, vehicles inched towards a border checkpoint. Snowbirds waited almost 7 hours to cross after leaving the Ottawa area.
Wow.
Is that? I think they wait a few weeks or something. It's saying they're going. Well, let me finish this first. Border agent Scott Cowell looked over his shoulder at the long stretch of cars and trucks behind him as he directed vehicles to customs kiosks. For an estimated 900,000 Canadians who typically spend winters in warmer southern U.S. states such as Florida, Arizona, Texas, and Southern Carolina. You wouldn't think Southern Carolina would be. They're driving all the way from Canada.
Yeah.
Go a few more miles and it gets warmer,
Yeah.
Overland access to the United States was eagerly awaited. Most spend at least 1 month in the United States between October and January each year. Some own vacation homes, others rent or bring their own in the forms of RVs. You wouldn't think that would be winter there. You know what I mean? Because you would think theirs would be the same as ours, like January through March. But so maybe they won't be taking up all the rooms we're going to try and look for. If anyone is from the Florida area and has any advice on who we can contact or to find lodging for January and February, we'd appreciate it. Because I've been going crazy looking at Airbnbs and different things, and it's not as easy as I thought it was going to be.
Yeah.
And if you haven't hit the thumbs up, we always appreciate that. Thank you very much. Let's see. Okay, Daniel's on the phone. So it's going to pop out. Thank you very much, Don, for joining us. Mr. Bunny says, yep, the RV lines at the border over by Detroit are really long.
Wow.
Yeah, geez, this probably everywhere along there. You almost you don't think you'd wait a few weeks, but I guess he's been so pent up and ready to go. They're probably the trailers and stuff just itching. Yeah, let's just got off the phone with the plumber.
Oh.
Okay. Brain break time. Let's check out the answers. So the question, Nance, was, in my hand, I have 2 coins. They are newly minted. Together, they total 30 cents. One is a nickel. What are the 2 coins? An idea?
Nope.
We got a lot of people right on the ball on this.
Really? What is it?
Yep.
Coins? What are the coins?
Okay, one isn't a nickel, right?
One is not a nickel, right?
But the other one was.
Oh, that's
so it's a nickel and a quarter.
Fine.
And it's funny. Tommy Dodson, welcome in. He slid right in there with the correct answer.
Nice.
Let me come on here. So thank you for joining us, Tommy. Yeah, Mr. Bunny says the Guardians look neat. I am definitely psyched for that one. I don't know. That's one thing I got to check to see which of these, like Tron and Guardians. I'm trying to think what else out there when they open.
Yeah,
it'd be great if something opened.
I love the movie Guardians of the Galaxy. So
Raphael got it. Quarter and nickel. Raphael, you can try and fool your daughters with these.
Yeah.
Let's see. Anyone else get it? Okay. All right. So that's the answer to that one. Now, so a quarter and a nickel. Remember, they're brain teasers. There's probably many answers to these things too. The third one. Okay. There is a mirror, but no reflection. There is pizza with cheese, but not sausage. There is pepper, but no salt. There is a door, yet no entrance or exit. What is the rule? So what is the rule of all these things I just read? I was nowhere near getting this one right, but this one's a little bit tricky. Oh, and I keep forgetting to put that. Hopefully no one will throw anything down there, and I can quickly throw the 3 in there.
The 3?
Yeah, I separate it. That way you don't have to go back all the way. Okay.
You should read that one more time.
Let me read one more time, right? There is a mirror, but no reflection. There is pizza with cheese, but not sausage. There is pepper, but no salt. There is a door, yet no entrance or exit. What is the rule? So what's the rule with this whole thing?
The pictures.
So, all right.
I'm just going to say they're pictures.
All right. November 2021 cruise ship order book update. I guess someone keeps track of this. This is a book that lists all the new ships that are on order.
Oh, okay.
You know, it's different qualifications. And I actually saw something like that online at some point. If anyone's ever looking for that to see what's coming in, if you aren't convinced that cruising is back, okay, and there's some people debate that it's still a long way off. The global cruise ship order book continues to show strength with 91 new ships
91.
on
Wow.
order over the next 6 years. Okay, so
Wow.
it shows if they're ordering ships by by the tons, I guess you'd say,
Yeah.
they're only doing it because they think cruising's coming back full
Yeah.
steam, right?
Yeah.
Just under 200,000 cabins set to enter the cruise industry, representing $57.1 billion building these ships. The Love Boat. Oh, should have had a little thing, played the theme music, huh? Princess announces cruise with the cast of Love Boat. No, they did this maybe a wee bit too late after the leader there is dead, but I
Yeah.
think they're doing it partly in his honor too.
Oh, that would have been nice.
Princess Cruises has announced a special Love Boat cruise where you will be able to sail with the cast of the hit show The Love Boat. This 7-day cruise on the Majestic Princess sails round trip from the port of Los Angeles to the Mexican Riviera on February 26th through March 5th, 2022. Now, if you ever watch his show, I don't know why I watched it. It was such a corny show, but that was one of the big things going down the West Coast. They would always hit those Mexican ports. Love Boat themed activities on the cruise. So there's a Love Boat, and if you want to see what the characters look like
Yeah, I
nowadays,
do.
that's them right there. Of course, the guy
So
in the
they're
middle has
all
passed
alive
away.
except for Captain Stewie.
Right. Love Boat themed activities on the cruise will
Who is the
include
actor? Gavin McLeod,
Yeah.
right?
Sail Away Party,
Oh, wow.
festive 1970s inspired Love Boat disco deck party, renewal of vow ceremony
Oh,
hosted by
yeah.
Whelan and the cast on the top deck. That used to be a big thing. Remember the show they do? They have
Yeah,
everyone
I
do the
remember that.
Q&A with the cast, sharing favorite moments of the show in McLeod. Okay, so they
Yeah.
talk about the
Yeah.
relationship with Gavin McLeod
Yeah.
plus the show itself. And someone was talking about there's probably a lot of facts if you did like the show that's going to come out that is not published anywhere because it's so informal.
I don't remember like all the episodes. I watched them, but
Birthday celebration honoring McLeod. Love Boat episodes are airing on the Movies Under the Stars and in the staterooms. So your TV and the big screen is going to be doing. Well, you'll be Love Boated to death. Huh?
Yeah.
Love Boat trivia with the cruise director, cast photo opportunities, Love Boat themed menus and specialty cocktails, themed decor, photo backgrounds, and merchandise. Hosted by Princess Cruises Celebrations Ambassador Jill Whelan, and she played Vicky Stubing. So she played the daughter. I didn't realize she was the Princess Ambassador right now. But she's going to host the thing, and she'll be joined by her fellow Love Boat cast members. So I'm just giving you the character names, obviously not their real names. Julie McCoy, Doc, Gopher, and Isaac. So everyone you see in the picture, except for Mr.
Stewie. R.I.P. Captain Stewie.
Okay, let's see. Hey, welcome in, NDT Show. Thank you for joining us.
Hello, NDT.
I'm going to skip the answer guesses for the moment. Billy's been watching Love Boat episodes on Pluto TV.
Oh, really?
I think we have Pluto TV too. I think that's a free one. I tried finding it on different, like we have Hulu, and I couldn't find them. I don't know what made me go and look for them all of a sudden. Daniel says, I watch Love Boat almost 4 times a week. We have Paramount's. We are on like season 7. Yeah, they used to even on YouTube. I was watching at work at one point just to keep me company on midnight shift. And you have all the seasons of the regular Boat. Let me think if I can remember this now. And then it could cancel, and they had several movies, 2-hour movies, and then they came back with, I want to say New Wave, Love Boat the New Wave, and it was like with a whole new crew on board, which wasn't anywhere near as good as the first, if you're going to call the first one good.
Yeah, it was entertaining for sure.
But it does get you, if you've ever taken the cruise.
Yeah.
You kind of can feel for it. I remember when I first saw it, the pool was so small in the Love Boat, and I was saying, that's ridiculous. No one's going to buy that. And then you get on a cruise ship, and they're not that much bigger.
No.
Billy says, I'll have to watch it on Paramount Plus. I have that streaming service too. I didn't know it was on there. Tommy says, could probably fit all the passengers of Love Boat into one of today's mega ship's theaters. We were laughing about this because we both, first cruises when we were single over 30 years ago, were on Carnival. Mine was a Holiday, and I think the Mardi Gras, and yours was Festival. And we thought they were huge.
Yeah.
And I looked it up to see, we thought they were mega ships.
Yeah.
And I looked it up, and I think the Holiday was 70,000 tons, which is smaller than, like, I consider the Gem, NCL Gem, and the Dawn, and the Spirit, all those smaller ships. And they were all, I think, in the 90s. So if you think of 70s, how small that is.
And the Festival was smaller.
Even smaller than that, the Holiday, because it was a Festival, and the Tropical came out first.
They were the smaller ones.
They came out, and it's funny what we look at nowadays. We're just off a cruise ship, and we're walking through some replica of Central Park, right?
Oh, the Oasis was absolutely beautiful.
Raphael was just on a ship with a roller coaster on it.
I mean, it's unbelievable. Yeah.
Billy US had the ice skating rink, and I'm not sure if that has the skydiving thing on his ship.
What ship was that?
Oh, we said it earlier. Now I'm not gonna have a brain cramp. But it is funny. What's perspective, right? Perspective of all these things.
It's very interesting. We saw a video how they were building the Oasis. It was fascinating how they have to do it.
A lot of them are done just in sections.
Yeah.
It was like in Disney World. A lot of people don't realize it, but I watched a special many years ago on the Contemporary.
Mm-hmm.
And all those, how it kind of goes up like this stairs, they were built lifted by a crane. They were individual sections.
Well, I was just flabbergasted how they had to do the Oasis and all the architecture, just to build Central Park. I mean, that was amazing.
Right. Bringing all the live
plants.
Right.
We even saw a lizard in Central Park.
It was funny. We had a bird that I rescued. Remember, it got trapped and people were going to step on it.
Yeah.
And then we saw lizards walking around in the Central Park.
Yeah,
it was pretty
weird.
funny.
It was, beautiful plants. They did a really nice job.
On this Sunday, we have our live at 4:00, and we are going to talk about the Oasis of the Sea.
Yes.
Hopefully, I can organize some pictures and stuff, and we can talk more about that. We haven't done much talking about it. Just trying to organize all those videos, and pictures, trying to get some stuff out there.
I just want to say that I really love the entertainment on Oasis. It was awesome.
Yeah.
I really enjoyed the shows, which I saw twice.
I was telling a friend at work about the shows. She was curious and like the Broadway shows, and I said we saw Cats.
Yep.
You saw it twice.
I saw it twice.
Once was plenty enough for me, but I'm glad I went because you heard so much about it.
Yeah.
And it was nice to see what this show is.
Yeah.
Now I saw it. Glad I didn't pay anything for it.
Yeah.
You got to see it twice.
I saw it twice, yeah.
When we do the ice skate. Now remember, we was there for 2 weeks. So we saw the ice skating show three or four times.
Three times.
At least three
the
times. The high diving at least twice.
Twice.
Comedians once. We probably should have seen the comedians more. We didn't see, we only went to that once.
We saw a lot of bands. We saw Beatlemania. Yeah. Well, they call it Beatlemaniacs. Is that what the name
is? This is Beatlemaniacs. Yeah, the one I'm familiar with is Beatlemania, of course, but they're all the same thing.
Yeah, so we saw that a couple of times. And
they're very good.
Yeah, they're very good. And
Billy says there was no skydiving in the Allure of the Seas.
Oh, Allure of the Seas,
hasn't gotten, they haven't gotten the upgrade, the world upgrade yet. I heard there might be a dry dock in March, April for it. That will add that. And they have no water slides in the Bionic Bar. Yeah, that's all stuff. See, we're taking that for granted, but I don't think a lot of the stuff that they did the $165 million renovation on the Oasis.
Yeah.
If we had done it before the renovation, I don't know how many of these things would have been on there. Like the Abyss, which I thought was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
If you haven't done it, all the stuff on Oasis, none of it was. It looks more intimidating than it was. I did all the water slides; those are a blast. Did the Abyss, which is a 10-story dry slide. That was a lot of fun. Wasn't as fast as they make it look.
Yeah.
Did the zip line 3 times. So I mean, a lot of that stuff is It looks scarier than it really was. It was a lot of fun.
He didn't try the what was that? The surfing?
Yeah.
What was that called?
I can't remember what it's called now.
Yeah, we figured one injury was enough.
Yeah, that's right.
Like said, no, you're not trying that.
At that point, we realized I was going to be carrying the bulk of the luggage. And I was saying
Yeah.
that's all we
I was
would
like,
need.
what
Is
if you
who's
hurt
going to
your
get right.
back? Or
Well, I had tweaked it at the
yeah, because
beginning.
he tweaked his back at the
And
beginning. I was like, well, what if you tweak it more? And you got to drive home. I can't drive home.
Billy says I saw Mamma Mia on the Allure. It was really
Oh,
good.
I bet that was awesome.
I would love to see that.
Yeah, I would love to have seen that.
I
Yeah.
should probably admit it, but I love album music.
Yeah.
In fact, I think they're coming out. They either came out or they're coming out with a new album in years.
Are they?
Yeah, very
Oh,
soon,
wow.
I think. Cruising scene. Heard you mention earlier you were going to Texas. Just curious where and when. We have a little retirement bucket list. The first year, which would be 2022, we're just going to do the Florida, go there for 2 or 3 months, do the parks and fill out that area. But in the future, we would like to go down and to Texas for a week, explore Texas, and then take a cruise for a week, and do the same with New Orleans. Go there for a week. So it wouldn't be in 2022; it'd be sometime beyond that. Cruising scene, I think. Correct me if I'm wrong. You're relocated from Connecticut. If I get that right or not. Oh, they saw Mamma Mia also.
Oh, didn't our local theater perform it?
There it is. Look at you. Daniel's right on top of this. Maybe he's a closet Abba fan too. Abba album came out on November 5th.
Oh, November 5th.
So I didn't miss it by much. 5 days ago.
Oh.
Have anyone heard it? Is it any good? I say I like him a lot, but a lot of this stuff does sound similar.
Yeah.
But it's got the beat. I just like the beat.
Well, I got
Okay.
you the CD.
Right. This is a new album. This
New
just came out.
album. I got you the
Yeah,
greatest hits CD.
Right. Which is really good.
Yeah.
Cruising, the Connecticut to Texas is a different environment, huh?
Yeah. Yeah, I kind of wish we went to see the Abba.
Look at all these. My husband loves Abba. Well, see, he's saving it for the cruise ship, so it'd be a surprise.
Yeah.
All these closet Abba fans, huh?
Yeah. Save more to see Mamma Mia on the cruise ship.
The Mamma Mia, right?
Yeah, I want to see Mamma Mia
because I think it's still on one of the ships.
Like, that'd be nice.
Like NCL had Daniel. What was when you went on the breakaway? What was the big show? Usually NCL, and I think RCL does it too. Has like Cats was on Oasis. You guys are mentioning Mamma Mia, and NCL. We saw the Jersey Boys, which was fantastic.
They were phenomenal. Yeah.
And what was the other one?
The Fabulous Four, and then they had.
No, what was the other one that was a well-known? Geez, why can't I think of it?
That we saw previously
NCL,
or on?
We've seen it on NCL, and I can't remember what it was. I was talking to a friend at work about that.
Oh, it was 6.
No, 6 was very good. I didn't think it was going to be good, and I found myself going back a second time to watch it. I did like 6, and that's actually on Broadway. But no, there was another well-known one. Like Jersey Boys is well-known. I can't think of it. Maybe the top of my head. Billy says, #closet Abba fans. Vizza likes them too. Raphael likes them. 6 was okay.
6
so they had 6 also.
Oh, they had 6. I love that. We saw that twice.
What was the one that we really it was it Midnight something? The performers were excellent, but we didn't care.
Yeah.
It was too slow
I
or
didn't
something
care for that one. I forget what it was called. Yeah.
Okay, let's see.
Yeah, Midnight something. Gosh, I don't recall because
Daniel says he's seen the Jersey Boys, Footloose. That would be a nice one too. I like that. I love the music from that.
Yeah, me too.
Rock of Ages would be good too.
Yes, that would be good. Yeah, what was
Hey, welcome in, Sarah. I'm going to assume it's Sarah.
Sarah.
Cruises. Thanks for coming in. Love the picture you posted on the Facebook page. I put the remember the picture I took? It came out great. It was the Statue of Liberty. It was their breakaway. Actually, you got Sarah here and Daniel were both on the same ship.
Yeah.
And so you had it all in the same picture. I actually have a video that I took.
You took the picture?
Yeah, I took the picture. I put it on her page and a couple other pages. But I also have some video that which I'm going to put a video together showing your ship passing in front of us, which made us wait an hour or two before we get to go under the bridge. But I did do a very short video of going under the Verrazano.
That was really cool going under the Verrazano Bridge, being on the Oasis and such a bigger ship. Right. That was really, really cool.
Okay, midnight thing. Yeah, was like a cotton club. That's
Yeah,
a very
that's what
great
it
way to
was.
describe
Yeah.
it.
Yeah, I mean, they were very talented, but yeah.
Hey, welcome in, Sean. It's what is it? Yeah, 2:51 p.m. here, Sean. I watched his. It's funny that kind of thing amongst. I haven't been to bed yet. I work midnight shift, and he was on at 4 o'clock this
Oh,
morning.
really?
So I watched his live, and then Jimmy from the Suit Tourist was out for his live during the walk. As I got into his live,
Oh, boy.
anyone walked in. Okay, so where was I at? Did I give the answer to?
No, not yet.
Okay, so the
I
answer.
would read the question
Yeah.
again.
There is a mirror but no reflection. There's pizza with cheese but not sausage. There's pepper but no salt. There is a door yet no entrance or exit. What is a rule? And I will check quickly to see if anyone got it right.
No sauce, no salt, no entrance.
Raphael got it right off the bat. Double letters.
Double letters?
Yeah, the rule here is all those listed have double letters. Yeah, everything must contain double letters. That's in this rule. See, pizza has two Z's, right? Cheese has two E's, but not sausage.
Oh,
'Cause it doesn't
gotcha,
have-
gotcha. Oh, I get it now. Okay.
So on and so on. So let's see. Did anyone else get it down here? Love Botox. It's funny how you can pick a cheesy show like that when they all have
I
something in common with
know,
it. Huh?
I know.
Scrolling through,
But it was a
guys.
classic.
Okay, so it looks like Raphael, you got that.
Raphael.
Let
He
me
is
throw-
quite the
Let me
trivia.
throw the last
He's the
trivia.
brain break king.
Brain break, yeah. All right,
I'm gonna
this
give you a new title, Raphael.
I like
Brain
this.
break king.
I don't know if this is easy or hard, but I like this one. Okay, Jimmy's mother had 4 children. Okay, she named the first Monday, she named the second one Tuesday, she named the third one Wednesday. What is the name of the 4th child? Okay, I'm not going to answer that until there again. I forgot.
She probably made him finished. She was finished after 3.
So she gave up, right?
She's-
So I'll read it real quick. Jimmy's mother had 4 children. She
Right.
named the first Monday. She named the second Tuesday. She named the third Wednesday. What is the name of the 4th child?
I'm done. That's his name.
I can understand
Finished.
that.
I'm done.
All right, 2 more news stories. This one is a continuation from last week. Let me just read this to give you a quick summary of what we did here. Many people hide ducks on cruise ships. Okay, there's a picture of a duck that we actually found. On our last cruise before the shutdown on NCL Bliss, we started hiding frogs. Each small frog is attached. These are the frogs we hide. Each small frog is attached to a label explaining the cruise we're on. Okay, and if you do a close-up of the label with the frog, that's what we wrote for this last cruise. Smiley was hidden on 1024 Oasis of the Sea. If you found Smiley, take some pictures, mail them to us, and you can either rehide the frog or you can keep the frog. Each frog is attached to a label explaining the cruise we're on. On our recent back-to-back, we hid 10 frogs on the first week and 12 on the second week. These were hidden all over the ship, and even a few were hidden on Royal's private island, Coco Cay, or Key.
They say K.
We had one
Perfect
last
day at
week
Coco
from
Cay.
Alexa, not the
Oh yeah.
not the machine,
Alexa
but the girl,
found it,
right?
Yes.
So we did her with her last week,
Yeah.
and we got another one from GC Siebert.
GC
Yeah,
Siebert.
he found Smiley on 10/29
I
at
love the
7:15
picture.
p.m. He's formal dress, so
Yeah.
I'm guessing it was a lobster night. The
Yeah,
formal
because
night.
he's formally dressed. Yeah, I love it. That's a great picture.
So I don't know if you're out there
Alright.
somewhere, GC, but thank you for
Thank
sending
you.
that,
Yes.
and hopefully we'll get some more of these.
Yeah, it was fun to even have 2 people find them, and we actually met the first person that found it.
That was to quickly summarize the story from what
Yeah,
we said last
that
week.
was interesting.
We were in
Central
trying to
Park.
see if some of our frogs were still in Central Park,
Yeah.
and the girl overheard us talking
Yeah,
about
I
them.
was talking about.
Had found one of our frogs.
Yeah.
Okay, let's see here. Check real quickly. Hello. Amy found the apartment today and filling out the paper. Oh, so Amy found the apartment today. Telling
Amy did?
Sean, yeah, I didn't even know you
Nice.
look at it. Are you still in Texas, Amy? Same company and stuff, or the cruiser said the name is Fred.
Fred.
On the Brain teaser.
Oh, Fred. No, I think it's finished.
Brian NASCAR just popped in. Thank
Hey,
you for joining us,
Brian, how are
Brian.
you?
Okay, so someone congratulated, hey, engaged lady Sarah. Engaged. I don't get that.
Engaged?
Yeah. Maybe someone could explain that, or maybe it's just a
Yeah.
private thing. Okay. So the next two more stories. Well, actually, this is the last one. This is the Florida parks. 8 updates from the Florida park. So the first one, that they now call pictures with characters sightings because you're not actually next to them. So
Oh,
that's the term
yeah.
now.
Sightings.
More character sightings are announced to be returning later this month. After a successful launch of character sightings last week, it has been announced that 2 more character meet and greets will be reopening at the sites on November 19, 2021. Mickey Mouse at the Red Carpet Dreams at Disney's Hollywood Studios, and Mickey Mouse meet and greet inside Disney's Pixar Short Festival at Epcot.
Well, I hope the days of the characters hugging can come back soon. You know, who wouldn't want a warm hug from Mickey or Minnie or even the princesses?
Okay, let's see some of the notes here. I'm not going to read the answer to that yet. Raphael found his first duck hidden on
Oh, we did.
Mardi Gras. Yeah.
Oh, all right.
Okay.
That's funny. The chicken found the duck.
Amy just moved to Amarillo, transferred for work. Oh, so she
Oh,
did move.
yeah.
Did you transfer with the same company or a totally different job? Okay, so Sarah said, Bob and I are engaged. I thought you guys were already married. Boy,
Yeah, that's what you told me.
well,
You said they were husband and wife.
I certainly screwed that up. Well, congratulations.
Congratulations.
That's fantastic.
When's the big event?
Did he do it on a cruise ship or something, or where did he do it? Let's see. Love to know some details on that.
Yeah, you told me they were husband and wife. And
Hey,
well,
welcome
you
in,
will
Fit
soon be
for
husband and wife.
welcome in, Fit for Expedition. Thank you for joining us. Okay, the next one is Disney Movie Magic returns to Disney's Hollywood Studios. The Disney Movie Magic projection show has returned to Disney's Hollywood Studios this weekend with daily performances. Raphael, did you see this, by the way? Now scheduled through the holiday season. This show will begin each night at 8:40 p.m. with another projection show, Disney's Wonderful World of Animation, following at 9. Oh, wow.
What?
Boy, talk about being in the dark here. Sarah says, coming soon to a cruise near you. Yes, on the breakaway. Oh, that's fantastic.
Oh, you just got engaged on the breakaway.
I will have to
Oh,
keep
that's
close eye
nice.
for the. I'm figuring you probably get about 20 different cameras filming it. So
Yeah, that's great. Well, that's wonderful. Congratulations.
no, that's a good question, Sean.
What was the question?
He did not see it. It was not on the schedule. We left it 8. Okay, for that show.
Oh,
All right. C, new discount for annual pass holders announced. Walt Disney World is offering a new discount available for both Florida residents and annual pass holders for resort stays in early 2022. Guests can save between 10% and 25% on rooms for stays most nights from January 2nd, 2022 through March 10, 2022 using this new deal. The offers are applicable for a minimum of 1 night and a maximum of 14 nights. Okay, that's during the time we're going down, so
Yep.
maybe we'll have to take a peek.
yeah.
Okay, gotta keep packing here, keep peeking back here because Sarah's giving some updates here. Let's see. Well, I need to get up at 2 a.m. to head to the airport to fly home.
Oh, that's early.
Another
yeah.
congratulations, Sarah. Let's see. She said in front of everyone on the Lido.
Oh,
I wonder how many of them knew.
wow.
Did a lot of them
Yeah,
know ahead, or did he just
yeah,
totally catch everyone by surprise?
that's awesome.
The next news item, new mask guidelines in place for Walt Disney World cast members. Walt Disney World has announced that it has relaxed its mask requirement for the cast members effective this coming week. It will no longer require masks to be worn for fully vaccinated employees in backstage
Ooh,
areas.
yeah, nice.
Let's see. Sarah says he has way more guts than me. Oh, no, this is Sean talking to Sarah. So it sounds like Sean did it in a very private location. So Daniel didn't know ahead. So either Daniel was the only one there on the ship that was left out, or he
Oh,
kept it secret. You did see
wow.
some people without masks. Yeah. You know, that is so true, Sarah. You
What?
know, food for thought. If you're ever going to propose to someone
Mm-hmm.
and you don't know if they're not 100% sure they're going to say yes, make sure you have a huge crowd. That's why people probably do that sporting events on the big screen, because there's no way they could say no to me in this situation, right?
Oh,
That's really cool, though.
that is. That's very memorable.
It's true. I agree with you, Daniel.
What did he say?
He's a smart guy. So he didn't tell anyone, only her dad. So he did the traditional thing.
Oh, yeah.
It's funny how many people still do that. It
Yeah,
sounds like he went to ask your dad for the hand. I mean,
yeah,
that's such a nice way to do it, I
yeah.
think.
That's how you did it, and that's how our son did it, because he just got engaged. His wedding's
Yeah,
next year.
it's a nice way to do it. Okay, Harmonious soundtrack now streaming online. Disney has released a soundtrack for Walt Disney World's new nighttime spectacular, Harmonious, featuring the full 21 minutes of music from the show. You can stream the album right now on streaming services like Apple Music, Spotify, and more. Okay, only three more here. Jingle Cruise sets sail in Magic Kingdom. The holiday-themed Jingle Cruise overlay of the Jungle Cruise debuted this week in Adventureland, bringing guests on a holly jolly tour of the world's most exotic rivers from now through the end of the year. They must modify the jokes, the corny jokes on there, the holiday season, wouldn't you think?
Yeah.
Universal brings back buy one, get one deal. From now through December 16th, Florida residents can take advantage of a new buy one day, get one free ticket deal, which includes admission to both Universal Studios Florida parks. The tickets can be used on non-consecutive days from February 4th through February 4th. I'm sorry, but there are limited blockout dates over the holiday period. To get the offer, tickets must be purchased online at the official Universal website. Okay. And we have one more, but let me just get the last update. Let's see here. I'm so happy for you. Only good things for you both. That's from Sean. Sarah says he knows how much that would mean to me. If you ask my dad, he's a good man. That's
Oh,
great.
that's
And
awesome.
that's something that will stick with you forever, too, which is
Yeah.
great. And Sarah says, I'm 5 minutes late for a conference call. Much love. Congratulations in a
Yes,
big way,
Sarah.
Sarah. Tell Bob we said the same thing. Maybe I'll send you a message over there on Facebook. And thanks for sticking around with us. You have a good night,
Yeah.
Sarah, and Bob, if he's lurking in the background. So our last one, and then we'll give the final brain teaser. Holiday return to SeaWorld Orlando next week. SeaWorld Orlando will be kicking off its annual Christmas celebration next week on November 12th with the park transformed into a winter wonderland with more than 3 million sparkling lights in it.
Wow.
Dazzling images come to life on over 100 trees, including the giant glistening centerpiece that towers 70 feet above the water. So that's nice. It almost looks like the stroll. Remember the
Yeah.
Christmas tree stroll
Yeah.
at Disney Springs? And let's see if we're still fuzzy. I hate to close this out because we're so fuzzy. Yeah, we have a lot of washouts. So I'm glad we had something else on the screen. That's the famous ring for anyone who came in for
Oh,
for the Nancy's fell. Um, and I
when the
will give you,
Nancy's
so
fell.
let me,
Okay,
I will
yeah.
give you the final thing. Don't forget, we have a live at 4 o'clock this Sunday where we're going to talk about our Oasis
Yeah.
cruise.
Mhm.
And if you haven't hit the thumbs up, we always appreciate it. So the final answer, Jimmy's mother had 4 children. She named the first Monday, she named the second Tuesday, and she named the third Wednesday. What's the name of the fourth child? You happen to know, Nance?
No.
I like this one. I think it's a good one. Let me just see who got it. I think I saw
Well,
our typical Raphael. He's real good at
he
these.
is really a thing. What did he say? What was the name
Okay,
of the
well,
Fourth of July?
okay, read the first sentence. It's Jimmy's mother had 4 children. Okay,
Yeah.
so if the other 3 were Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, the fourth one would have to be Jimmy.
No, I don't get it.
All right, I'll explain it after. But it is Jimmy. Very good,
Wait a minute.
Raphael.
Jimmy had Jimmy's mother
Had 4 children. And 3 of them are
Oh,
Monday,
Jimmy's
Tuesday,
mother. I get
Wednesday.
it. I get
Well,
it
that has to
now.
be
Yeah.
Jimmy. You came close, Sean, Fred. Like it's always
I
close.
get it now. Hey, I'm a little fuzzy. Well, see, I am a
4.
little fuzzy.
Look at it. Okay, let me see. Jimmy. Yep. Someone else said Jimmy. Cruising Scene said Jimmy. I'm gonna see if anyone else.
Yeah, that was a good one. I like that one actually.
Okay, I just missed Amy. I know she's gone, but thank you for coming in, Amy.
Yep. Thank you, Amy.
She's down there for work now. I'll have to catch her on her live and find out if she's with the same company. I don't think
She was a manager of a restaurant. Is that right?
She was, yeah. And I don't know if she changed restaurant,
Yeah.
just transferred through her company or how that happened. Okay, I see. I don't see anyone else here. Okay. Mac. If you're using a Mac, or use a Mac, or if you're asking me, Raphael, I'm using PCs. I got PC here. If hints for that, I'll always like it. I've never had such washout in my life, and usually I bring this up an hour ahead of time and test it. But we were dog sitting, and I got tied up, and so I didn't test everything. I'm not sure why, because I'm using the same lights. So we'll have to try it again. So thank you, everyone, for coming in. Please join us Sunday at 4 o'clock.
Yes, please join us. We will be talking about the Oasis trip.
That's right.
Yes.
And
it was a wonderful trip. The ship was beautiful. I loved it.
And we'll see you then.
Thank you all for joining us. We appreciate your support. And remember, stay young and have fun.
Have a good one, everyone.
Bye.